Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrim. In today's video I decided to do something a little bit different, but there is still going to be World of Warcraft PvP. Today I'm going to be talking about the types of PvPers there are in World of Warcraft. Now this video I decided to make not in terms of, something funny. Some of you guys will find this video funny though, but this is actual experiences of some of the players I found within World of Warcraft and PvP. These are the guys I find searching for arenas, these are the guys you find in battlegrounds, these are the guys you find all over World of Warcraft in terms of PvP. I just wanted to make a video or something more relatable and bring up real, actual experiences of these people from my own perspective, and give a more realistic image of what these people are, rather than like a funny one. Although, if this video comes out funny, that'll always be a plus. So let's get on to the video. The first guy is a common one, so we'll just start with something everybody can relate to. The just a game guy. Quote, "Relax bro, it's just a game," is a common quote heard by this guy. He likes to tell other people to chill out when asked to actively PvP and help the rest of the team. His excuses are such as, "I'm just playing this game for fun," or "I just don't want to take this game too seriously." I have never heard of a story of some guy trying to get into medical profession, or once they are a med student, they stop taking it seriously and say, "Oh, I just want to become a real doctor seriously." What is the point of entering? Either way, they will still sneak into those battlegrounds and even some arenas, and usually back out as soon as they're confronted with anything that might pose a challenge or being challenged by another player. With how much investment you can make into the game and how much you can get out of it, being just a game guy is almost like half-assing anything you do. I don't find it fun, and it kinda kills the idea of good work ethic. The next type of PvPer is the new guy. He doesn't know how to play his class, or maybe new to the game. Sometimes perceived as a noob, but usually isn't the point of anger for other people. He simply wants to learn to play the game. What differentiates this guy from others is the fact that he actually has progression, and he is willingness to improve and contribute to the team, even if it's something as spamming polymorph and a healer over and over and over. Next player, the bad player. He doesn't learn is their main problem. These players tend to confuse a lot of stuff in the game and speak it like it's truth. They confuse others since they sound so confident in everything they say. These guys confuse red pallies with holy pallies. They think that warriors can shadow step, and they think shadow priest, shadow fiend is the same as a hunter pet. They may say something outlandish like calling mages warlocks and vice versa, and even pick fights with pets. These guys will target hunter pets in battlegrounds and act as if they are helping the team. Truth is, they simply don't know any better, but the problem is they never seem to learn. Don't even start talking to them about diminishing turns and crowd control unless you're trying to utterly confuse them. The next guy is this stuck player. "I don't want to change my playstyle" is their motto. These guys have learned portion of the game. In this regard, it's PvP, but they might have learned PvP is handed from a previous expansion, and they don't want to change. These guys are the ones that will still think warriors have shield wall and other old abilities they used to have. They are unlikely to try to new things, and their glyphs and talents usually will be filled with something they're more familiar with, like grabbing Bladestorm for Arms Warriors and Shockwave for Prot, since that's what Cataclysm was about. Don't get me wrong, they're usually very nice people, enthusiastic people that want to be good. They just really don't want to change the method of how to get there. It's like you're driving a car while they're still stuck in the days where people rode on horseback. At least both of you will get to the same location eventually. The next player is the lagging player. I hate this lag. Now we aren't talking about the guy that makes excuses like, "Oh, I was lagging so much," but rather they're doing everything right except when lag hits. Their mood can go from friendly to angry and turn from being nice to being strict and rude at certain times. Usually these guys are performing well and have zen of their own as long as they don't lag. When they lag, they aren't too fun to be around, but then again, who loves lagging in PvP? The next is the leader. I got the strat for this one. These guys are the organizers, the spearhead, the rock that holds it all together. The plan for any PvP situation and can lead a whole group to victory. They are there to win and help others to win. These people can be any type. They can be nice and they can be mean. They are there for results, nothing more. Most aren't there to make friends with you, just to tell you where to be and what to do. They are disliked because the orders do not accomplish people's selfish desires, whatever they may be, and usually push against what they are trying to do. They are simply there to help score a win, and even if you might not be good at the game, they will account for it and still help you win. I usually let these guys do what they do. I don't take what they say too close to heart. They still want you and your team to win, but they aren't there to make friends with you. The cheerleader. Yay, go team! These guys have simply cheered the team on, go and win, but they don't really know how to play or help out themselves. They're pretty much a bad player with a good attitude. They still have fun simply rooting for their friends, and that's all they need. They are an interesting bunch, but the cheerleading can be very useful. I feel like these guys might as well play healers, but they usually are found to be playing DPS characters. The advisor. I think this build could help you out. This guy makes the suggestions for what you could do different with your build. They are perceived as nosy, but simply like to max things out when it comes to effectiveness. These guys will tell you things like, hey, leeching poison isn't as good as elusiveness. You should try elusiveness. But we all know you're going to ignore him. All I can say is, dude, they are trying to help. But it's whatever. Why listen to some random dude in BG? They must be trying to make you perform worse, obviously. The troll, and this guy I felt like shouldn't even be on the list, but it just came down to it that there's plenty of people like that. Lol, you mad? Usually specific classes make up these guys, such as a priest that can grip you over and over and over again, simply because they can. They simply don't care and will try to go against anything you do. Least you can do is humor them. Trolling is fun, but when everyone is trying hard at it, it's too common and no one cares anymore. Ignore them at most, but don't let them get under your skin. And finally, lastly, the guy that I hear most often and kind of the most negative one on the list, which I saved him for the last, class complainer. Damn it, these hunters are OP! These guys complain about every class, everything is OP to them, and they have a hard time countering anything. The perils of PvP are never ending. There's a list of what is wrong with the game and usually blame other classes about it, anything that can happen. If rogues are killing healers, then nerf rogues. If they can't kill a healer, then nerf healers. If someone's actually end up running around as a prot pally and hit a player for anything more than 15k, they flip off the tables and sound the alarm. I mean, it's fine to have a few players check in the state of the game, but these guys are like a siren. They are usually very exhausting to deal with since they don't really have an off button, as their complaints about classes rarely end. It's much worse once you get them riled, because it just ramps up from there on. And these are the kind of types of PvPers that I have met in my time playing World of Warcraft. Now I had to be very specific in what these characters are, because these types of players are not bad players, like they're not the negative or positive. This is kind of like not a black and white thing. Think of it as in different gray tones. These are just the players that I've met before, and that's the only way I can categorize them. But these are the people from real life experiences that I am meeting right now and know and met before. And there's a lot of different ones, like the rager, the complainer, the AFKer. But those are the guys that those are the guys like the stereotypes more or less. And these I try to, dig up from my personal experiences and portray the guys in the best way that I can. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know if there's any other types of PvPers that you could, want to add into this list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the random BG footages of me playing different classes in the backgrounds. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. My name is Dalren, and I'll see you guys in the next video.